It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and there's no love lost between these NFC South foes. It's the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints under the lights on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates, we're getting set for kickoff in here. Partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why that so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers coming out, and they're led by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Rocky rookie season for the #1 overall pick out of Alabama. But, Greg, here's the guy the Panthers hope can get this franchise going in the right direction.
When he was taken as the first overall pick in the draft a couple years ago, Mike, it certainly was not because of his physical stature. It was because of his mind. It was because of his processing ability. It was because of all the intangibles that they believed they saw in his days coming out of Alabama. Now, he's gotten some experience under his belt from a rookie year that had its ups and downs. He has all the talent in the world. Now he's got to go out and just capture it and make it happen. Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
On first down is Young. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Willie Gay. And the Saints are going to get the football at their own 40.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The Saints coming out, and the veteran leads them. It's their quarterback, Derek Carr, 9 years with the Raiders, now year 2 with the Saints. Greg, for a man who's now 33 years old.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he's into the end zone. Cedric Wilson, touchdown, New Orleans.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. He gets it to go. Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense ready to see the football for the second time. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. The motion man is Sanders. Young to throw on first down. There's a short one caught by Sanders. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Now the first carry for Miles Sanders. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Mingo, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Young. That's caught. It's Miles Sanders.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. A run with Hubbard.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
On 4th down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker on to punt. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Saints offense ready for their 2nd possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. The tight end Moreau is in motion. He'll get that to Wilson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. This will be a Saints first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They're going to go right back to Kamara. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Now Carr. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Ah, he got it to Mingo. It's complete. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown, Panthers. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Williams now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10. Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now, Carr. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Carr. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
On comes the punter now. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. To throw is Young. Quick throw, taken in. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On the bootleg, it's Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
That's into the hands of Mingo. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick-6 for touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick-6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick-6.
Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Demario Davis there on the play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Young. Now for the 3rd time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick-6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. To throw, Young. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Hubbard. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Tremble comes in motion. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. The Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. On 2nd down, a run with Hubbard. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Tremble comes in motion. Young to throw on 1st and 10. This one complete right side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
There's a handoff to Hubbard. He'll fight forward for a short pickup to the 16. Here's a 2nd and 9. Young hands it to Hubbard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. He's got it inside the 5. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. That one taken in. Touchdown, Carolina. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. The kick is good. The Panthers draw closer here. It's 21-14. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here's Williams on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start out first down and 10. Carr working out of the gun. The open man is Wilson.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Back is Carr. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Second and 7. From the shotgun, it's Carr. He'll check this down to the running back. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Cedric Wilson, touchdown Saints. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. The kick is good. The Saints have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Panthers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Sanders. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Mario Davis there on the play. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's Hubbard. He'll push forward for about a yard. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle. Third and 5. Tremble comes in motion. They'll go play action with Young. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, it's Young. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
We have to give some credit to the offense. They're doing their part as they try to claw their way back into this game. On their previous drive, touchdown. That big play now has them potentially on another scoring drive. If they can get some defensive stops and keep this up offensively, this game could start getting real interesting.
On first down is Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
A second down throw for Young. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball, and he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This one from 47 yards out. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Panthers will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago. And now he's back out to kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Saints offense and Derek Carr set to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. The tight end Moreau is in motion. The left side into the hands of Olave. Big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Carr now. Throw right side to Olave. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. New Orleans, third and final timeout. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Carr. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Rupee's kick is good. And the Saints can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Young to throw on first down. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
With the score, Saints 31, Panthers 17.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports studios and our halftime report. For the Saints, this is why they signed him. They got a strong performance from their quarterback, Derek Carr. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. On 1st and 10, Carr. That's to the sideline where he finds Olave. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer.
The tight end Moreau is in motion. Now the first carry of the game for Jamal Williams. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. The veteran Josie Jewell there for the stop. Second down and 8. Now Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Saints first down.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That one into the hands of Hill. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here's first and 10. Throwing is Carr. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, we've seen this time and time again from Alvin Kamara. He's been one of the best backs in the passing game since he started. And even though he only played 13 games last year, he still finished with 75 catches, second best amongst NFL running backs, only one behind Breece Hall.
On first down, Carr. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And the Saints are looking at a first and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone, because it's first and goal.
They'll run here with Kamara. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's a I fumbled the football, and the defense has it. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense, the quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
The Panthers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the high, or actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game, under pressure all game long, the secondary feasting on his passes. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Another run here with Hubbard. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Mingo, the man in motion. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's into the hands of Mingo. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
1st and 10. On the give, it's Hubbard. Strong. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Tremble comes in motion. On 1st down, it's right back to Hubbard. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Mario Davis there on the play. They face 2nd down and 7. Tremble comes in motion. On 2nd down, Young. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. They're going to bring him down to 21, but they're also going to move the chains after that run. 1st down picked up on the ground.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? This 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. That's complete. It's Sanders. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Trying the left side. Here's Hubbard. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll run with Hubbard. And he will score! Game on! Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off?
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Next to score, Saints 31, Panthers 24.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, it's Williams. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Saints offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. This one on target to Olave. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Now, a second down throw from Carr. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
They'll run on 1st down with Kamara. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Carr working out of the gun. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Carr to throw. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Groupie now, on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Saints will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Throwing on second down, Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. 13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Panther first down.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
Jonathan Mingo, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
A short one there, caught by Tremble. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. From the gun, it's Young. He got it to Mingo. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
That's right side, taken in by Tremble. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The pressure intensifies for fourth down and 3. They'll go for it with Hubbard. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They'll wind up getting the yards they need on 4th and 3.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. 4th down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown, Carolina. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Pinheiro on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Panthers will cut the deficit to 7.
Panthers 31.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Here's 1st down.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recovery.
The Panthers will take their 1st timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Young. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. To throw is Young. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
The Saints offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the Saints. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.